Hey there, folks. Okay, here we go. Hey there, folks. Will Ferret here for the AM 1490 WAYB channel here, and show you some more latest stuff here, and a little mixture of some fast ones I did found during my 6-month hiatus of doing record finds. I'll show you some of those here too, a little bit here. I'll just show you some of the 45s and some interesting EPs that they found. Like this one here, Lester Flatt and Earl Scruggs. Show you that a little better on it. That's him them doing Jenny Brown Newsboy. Mother prays loud in your sleep. I'll go stepping and Randy Lynn rag. Next one here, Patti Page sings country and western golden hits. Another one you probably don't see much is from the famous Star Day label. This is the Rainey and the Rainey family. The 6-song gospel EP called Special Artist Series. Said custom high fidelity extended play. Next one here is a double EP by Eddie Fisher I've never seen before called May I Sing to You. I'm trying to read what it says on there. It says Eddie Fisher salutes some of the great singers of our time. Here's another EP here called Jimmy Davis with The Door Is Always Open. I also found an EP by Kitty Wells called Dust on the Bible. I don't know if this was a 3-part series over from the album The Same Thing, because I believe I got that album too. And the next one here is a Jimmy Davis EP on the Decca label. There's the songs on there. Alright. And here's the some 45s I just found recently, and we'll show you these here, and show you some interesting ones here. Last few interesting singles I show you when I did finish the count of the 45s here. This is Jean Shepard with, I'm going to show mainly the A-sides. This is Real Good Woman by Jean Shepard. Because most of these I did look up and they were charted hits. That's why I say use the A-sides. And there's some here I think I already do have, but keep them on the side, can't say which one's in better shape. Because you never know, if you find one in great shape and your copy feels like it's in terrible condition. I'm going to look at a copy of this one by George Jones, the Jones Boys, The Girl I Used to Know. Carl Smith here with There's No More Love. Also Kitty Wells' Password. Marty Robbins with While You're Dancing. Ernst Tubb, Another Story. I think I got a promo copy of this. Let's see this might go well with the commercial copy here of Dill Reed's Wild Blood. Along with Warner Mac, Drifting Apart. Jan Howard, I Still Believe in Love, written by Bill Anderson. Roger Williams, Hallelujah Hello. You Done Me Wrong by Ray Price. There's a B-side I picked up. I didn't have the charted single, because the A-side is well known. I got both sides of the assembly version of this on my other channel, W Pharaoh 69 Crazy Arms. I also found an EP by Julie London, Cry Me a River. I don't know if this was part of a 3-part series or what, because it doesn't say on here. This was her famous hits on here. There's like Crying Tomorrow on there on the A side. There's Baby V on the other all the time, and Shallow Woman the other. I'll probably do that on some few artists there. I think my girlfriend trying to call me. I'll call her back here in a minute. Get 11% with Can't Always Count on Me. My Friend on the Right by Farron Young. And I found an interesting small label here. Odd label on the Clark label. Dean Whitehouse and Whatever They Say. I found a couple of singles by this group, by this Bluegrass Legend group here, the Osborne Brothers. This was Sweethearts Again. Those will become that a little later. Well, this is right now. This one's called Blame Me. Now this one here, I want to ask y'all this question. What's wrong with this picture? Give up? You might say Carly Simon James Taylor on there, but this one thing you probably don't see on there is the song title itself. The song's called Mockingbird, and it's not listed on, and it's not printed on the label here. When I saw that, I said, well, that's interesting. Having their names on here, but not the song, got the title Mockingbird on there. But they did got the B-side of Carly Simon solo was grown up on there. Go figure. Also got two about the Louvin Brothers. She Didn't Know I Was Gone. Playing Everything But You. Also got Guitar Picking President by Jimmy Martin and the Sunday Mountain Boys. Here's another label. It's called the Casey label. So it's name written on there. It's called Who by Ron McCoy and the Buckskins. Oh, we got Schemes by Donald doing Mabel. Hills of Georgia by Hilo Brown. Wishing I Feel This Way at Home, Bob Wills, with vocal by Mel Tellers on this one. Carter Wagner, Be Proud of Your Man. I think I got a rough copy of this one here, probably maybe sound better. George Jones, A Good Year for the Roses. I got one by her at the original label of Here in Topeka, but everyone knows it as One's on the Way by Loretta Lynn. Got a German copy of this one by Eddie Arnold called Go and Find Me a Bluebird. This is a US copy of it. I know the fable's faded, but that's what it is. Got a promo copy of this one here, and I got a spray on copy edition of Clifford Curry. Maybe the wrong side. But she got a shot of Hope of My Soul with We're Gonna Hate Ourselves in the Morning. I think I put up Swing Medallions version of it. Oh, on my channel, W Fair 69. I also got a promo copy of this, and now I got a commercial copy too. Joe Henderson's You Take One Step, I Will Take Two. And this one here, I already got a copy of this, but the B-side on this one is different. This is Happy Happy Birthday Baby by the Toon Weavers. On the other side it says Yo-Yo Walk with the Toon Weavers with Paul Gayton on the other. And the other one has a different B-side, can't think of it at the moment. If I showed that to you on the checker label. You can see what variation I got this one up to the Teresa Brewers you sent me. 45, and I also got Skeeter Davis Down the Road, Feeling Bad. House of Luego, See You Later by Hank Lachlan. And Billy Walker with I Taught Her Everything She Knows. And to finish up the 45s, I do have a few interesting ones here. I'll show you with this one here. I'm going to move the camera. This is Ronnie Milsap. These Foolish Things Remind Me of You on red vinyl. Somewhere around 93. And on the other side, we know it's a hit for him. Country hit for him called True Believer on the Liberty label. And a 7-inch 33 single by one of the Choir Sisters called Pennies from Heaven on this side, and Mood Indigo on the other. And here's another one here too. I know for your George Jones fans. I know you've never seen this Stereo 33 single by him before. Stereo 33 7-inch single by him before. This is from his greatest. This one here from his greatest hits. White Lightning on this side, and Treasure of Love on the other. And surprised this record's still in good shape. Any Jimmy Buffett fans out there? And who isn't? Some people might say, because a lot of everyone knew who Jimmy Buffett is. But did anyone know about this one here of his? Although someone wrote on here this was his first record, first recording. That was given to this guy in 1986. It actually came out about 1970. And there was one other single before that. And this is from the, hold on for a second. This is off the Audio Mobile 45 record company called Abandoned on Tuesday, or Jimmy Buffett. And on the other side, there's him called Don't Bring Me Candy. Now this one here I have never seen before, and try to look at it in some record guides. Even this is not listed onto it. Makes me wonder if Jimmy Buffett is embarrassed about this recording and don't want to say too much about it or something. Who knows? Alright, we'll finish up this video here with some stuff here I went through. I thought it would be interesting to show y'all. I did, yeah, probably I missed what I did when I was on hiatus on my other channel doing record finds. Found some interesting ones here if I'll show you. This is Jimmy Newman here from about 1960 with This is Jimmy Newman. This is a stereo copy. And it's on the yellow label. It's probably around 1960, I believe, for this one, because yeah, 59 or 60, because somewhere around that time, MGM was switching over to a black label with the Koval MGM marketing on top. And down here, interesting find too was Ernest Ashworth's Hits of Today and Tomorrow from around 63. If you remember know the Gentrys, this is their I think it's one or two albums they did for the Sun label. This one here has several hits on there, including them doing songs like Why Should I Cry, and their version of the Neil Young classic Cinnamon Girl. Here's what the back cover looks like with them like that. Also got Ernest Thomas, Wish Someone Would Care. Now, on this album here, it has not only a big hit on there, but there are also a couple of songs in here that became hits for other people too. Like Time Was on My Side for the Rolling Stones, and Breakaway for Tracy Ullman for her follow-up to her They Don't Know around 1984. And here's a good rarity right here. Ernie K. Doe, Mother-in-Law album. In case you wonder how, this is from 1961. Now, pardon me for moving around for a bit. This is from 1961. It's a rarity by him. You don't see very often on the Minute label. His big hit on there. I think T-Ta-Ta on there was a hit also. Just show you a little bit of what's on there, what it look like. And this one here, I've been looking for a long time, and I finally found it. Even though this is a reissue of it. This is Laverne Baker's first album she did for the Atlantic label. Got what we wanted. How I know this is a reissue. Yeah, because here's what it looked like, and using the same numbers. And this one, I don't know, this was a foreign pressing or what. Because this one's in mono. Got a lot of her stuff from the 50s. Stayed in mono, and when they reissued this, probably around the 80s. Kept it up the same, probably originally made. This is what the front cover looks like. And here's what the back looked like. Has her big hit, Jim Dandy, Tra-La-La, Play Fair, and all that stuff. Some of her other stuff on here too. I also found this one here too, Miss Etta James on the Kent Records label. It says limited edition. And what's so interesting about it, which I like. Again, pardon me for moving around again. Because this one here is on red vinyl. It has a big hit like Nancy Henry on there. Several recordings. I think she did for the Modern label. I think Kent Records probably a subsidiary label to it. Yeah, so what I'm trying to show you here is on red vinyl. I know some of you come and say, "You lucky dog." Here's a better view of it. I also got this one from the King label. This is called Railroad Songs. Something like Oxshaw Hawkins, Stanley Brothers, Reno Smiley, and many others on here. Torture by Chris Jensen. Well, we had a number 20 hit of it around 62. I think this is the only album he put out. And this is Crispy and St. Peter's with the Pied Piper. I know some of you saw me put this up on this channel here. And I got the follow-up on the other channel. I also got, this is Beach Boys Sunshine Dream with another 2-volume, another 2 LP greatest hit stuff. I think it follows the same thing. I think Cal Records follows the same way how they did with that was Spirit America and one other one they had back in the 70s. This came out about 82. But then it wasn't big hit like the other ones were. Now here's another good rarity here. The Chiffon, the Sweet Talking Guy album. Because I paid $1. Yes, I paid $1 for it. And the record's in very good. It's in good shape. And so is this one here. I got the Rhino reissue of it. Now I got the original copy of it. The Monkees Presents Mickey, Davey, and Michael. Because with both ways it was printed on the same way like the Rhino one, but I think it's missing out a few things. The Coltrane logo on the Rhino reissue and mention of the TV show The Monkees when CBS has a show for their Saturday shows, somewhere around that time. And I don't know if he's doing encores in here from others know from me doing so on the some other albums on the other channel. But that's what I show you. If it's deja vu here or first time some people have seen it, you probably like it. Ricky Nelson, Million Sellers. Also, Fats Domino sings Million Record Hits. This is my second. I already got one copy of this. When I saw this one here, I was after I grabbed myself a second copy of this. Otis Redding, Pain in My Heart. His first album he did for the Atco label. And I may have shown this one. I don't know. I may not show this one here before because I'm not sure when. I think it was about early 2012 when I started doing microphones. This is way before that. Probably throwing in as a bonus for some of y'all out there. A bonus. It's called the Festo Climate Fatter. And this one here I just found in the last 6 months. It's called The Cookies, Little Eva, Carole King. It's called the Dimension Dolls, Volume 1. And everyone knows that there's Volume 2 out. As far as I know of, there hasn't. They have the hit songs here by like The Cookies, Don't Say Nothing About My Baby, Little Eva doing Locomotion, Carole King, Most Rain in September. And many other songs by them on there. Probably interesting to hear. Alright, folks. I hope you're enjoying my first doing video finds here on this AM 1490 WYV channel here. And keep on this channel. I'll probably do more of this here stuff again for the summer. And like I said before in my part 1 video, hope y'all bear with me on the with the copyright strike situation on my other channel, WFarrow69. On that, and if anything does happen on my channel, when we move some videos on that, I might on some, but I might have to look through and see which ones I want to avoid any other problems off in the future. I hope I can do so too. I hope y'all do the same thing on this. This is Will Ferret here for the AM 1490 WYV channel. Over and out.